Hey everyone, this is Zach from Out There Vans in Grand Junction, Colorado, or from OutThereVans.com. Today we're going to be installing one of the easiest ways to add a ton more storage to your Sprinter or Transit van, and that's a headliner shelf. As I mentioned, the headliner shelf is one of the easiest DIY installations you can do in your van, and the rewards are huge. It adds a ton more storage, basically a full depth shelf in the headlinered area from the factory in your Sprinter van, up above your driver and passenger seats. Now this product is from White Top Adventures. It's available on our website, OutThereVans.com. So head over to our store, hit the search bar at the top for quick and easy access, and just type in headliner shelf. You will find options like this, as well as some neat accessories that go with these as well for your specific van chassis. Let's go over what came in the box. I'll go over what tools are required for this install, and then we'll hop inside and we will knock that out. So starting out in terms of box contents, we have our main headliner shelf. Now this is a nice piece of lightweight aluminum. It's powder coated. I say lightweight, but it still has a little bit of substantial weight to it because it's sturdy, and that's what we want up above our heads. You'll notice there's one stamping for a little bit extra rigidity towards the forward portion. The back has a folded lip on the back to just prevent anything from rolling off of the back side of the headliner shelf upon acceleration. You'll also see there are some stamped out holes, which we will be using for physically attaching this to our brackets upon installation. Now this specific model too also comes with a handy dandy curtain rod that can be attached to the back. So if you do want to hang a curtain behind your front seats, it does allow for that option. Now this is a completely optional add-on. It comes out of the box with some little rubber plugs in those positions. We do have curtains available that are compatible with these headliner shelves on OutThereVans.com. I am unsure if I'm going to be using a curtain in this van, being that I also am using insulated window covers throughout. However, this just makes a super nice spot to hang a towel. Now, in order to attach this curtain rod, there are two 90-degree angled brackets that will be bolted through when we pull out these little rubber grommets here. Additionally, there are two different sets of brackets for the interior, also powder coated aluminum. All this is powder coated, which is great. Your longer brackets will go towards the back of the van where your coat hook lives. These front mounts that have the larger hole will go towards the front of the van where your physical upper grab handle lives. And I'll just remind you, we are just adding these into that space. We're not losing our coat hook. We're not losing our upper grab handle. We're using those factory mounting points so we don't have to drill any new holes in the van. Now, one other accessory that comes with this is this nice felt liner for your headliner shelf. That's one reason why I love this White Top Adventures headliner shelf. The back has some 3M double-sided tape to it, so you can perfectly position this to your cutout. It's already trimmed to the exact shape of this headliner shelf. You can remove that tape, adhere it down nice. You'll also note that there are a couple little plugs that need to be popped out where you align your bolt holes for easy bolting through. But this just keeps it, so if you set something metal on here, it's going to dampen that surface and you're not going to have rattling over even just the paved surfaces, let alone the washboard down the road. Additionally, I mentioned tools are going to be required for installing this, but nothing too fancy. So starting out, we're going to need a 3mm Allen key. Next up, we're going to need a T25 Torx bit. We will also need a T30 Torx bit. The T25 is for removing the coat hook, and the T30 is for removing the bolt for the grab handle. I'm going to use a ratchet today to be removing those. I have an 8mm wrench. You can either use a ratcheting wrench, a good old manual wrench, or you can use an 8mm socket. And lastly, just any old flathead screwdriver. This should be about a 20-minute install, so let's go ahead and get started on it. First order of business, we are going to install this curtain rod on the back side of the headliner shelf. What I'm going to do is pop out these little rubber stoppers on either side. I am going to go ahead and start by bolting in my angled brackets. In order to do that, I'm going to pass a bolt through, pass that then through the hole, and put a washer and a nut on the back side, tighten her down, and then rinse and repeat on the other side. And now we're going to pass a bolt through the ends of these angled brackets we just put on to catch the threads on the inside of the curtain rod and tighten her down. Now the last step before we move inside is to apply our felt liner. So I'm going to start out by peeling back just the front or forwardmost 3M tape backer. So we can line it up and adhere it just right on this forwardmost point. Then we can fold it over and remove the other two and press it into place. All right, my friends, now we're at the point of installing our brackets. Remember, tall bracket goes where this coat hook is. The short bracket goes where the bolt exists for this front grab handle. First, going to want to grab our flathead screwdriver, pry in and pop off the little plastic cover that hides this T30 bolt. Additionally, on this little coat hook over here, just kind of pinch and pull up and you'll slide that little rubberized cover right off. Set that in a safe place. It's a Mercedes part, so this probably costs $1,000. And then we can grab our T25 and start to remove our rear coat hook and a T30 on the front grab handle. Now this step is identical for the driver and passenger side, so when we get wrapped up with this passenger side, just do as I did, repeat exactly the same thing on the other side. We'll start out with our front bracket. It's the shorter one with the large hole. I'm going to just pull back on this handle slightly, which we're going to seat the large hole on the short bracket into place to where now it's seated in and I can't move that up and down anymore, which is exactly what we want. And realign this bolt and tighten it up into place. Beautiful. Reinstall your cap. And the rearmost bracket is your tall one. Just gently pull back on your B-pillar plastic here. Slide that down into place to where you see the hole that's in the bottom of that bracket. And you're simply just gonna pass your screw through it and tighten her down again. Then take your little $1,000 piece of rubber and slip it back over that coat hook. And then we're gonna do the same on the other side. All right, now's the fun part. We're gonna take this headliner shelf, slide it over these top brackets, and then we'll bolt through our brackets to the headliner shelf to join the two surfaces. And it is a nice press fit into place, just for your reference. And ain't that beautiful? And there you have it. You have a nice, sturdy headliner shelf ready to go. I mean, you've just made basically the equivalent of a 48-inch overhead cabinet utilizing your front cab. I will put a link down in the description down below to OutThereVans.com where you can head and shop for a headliner shelf for your van, just like this one. We can have it to your door in a matter of days. So thank you for watching today. If you have any questions, be sure to either drop them down in the comment section down below or head over to OutThereVans.com and write us a question via email over there. Be sure to subscribe so you can see other cool products like this or projects coming out of our shop in future videos, and we'll see you next time.